Hello dear students, as you know we have discussed the questions on the basis of rationalization and mathematical operations in the previous one video, and that was session 1.5. We have solved some questions from that exercise 1.5 from NCERT. Today we will discuss about the indices rule. Indices rules are written as a power m into a power n equals to a to the power m plus n, where a is the base, m is the power. Here a is the base, n is the power. This means if two terms are there in such a way, both the terms are having the same base, then when you are going to multiply, their power will be added. We can use this operation only when the bases are equal. If the bases are different, we can't use this formula. Similarly, in second one, a to the power m divided by a to the power n, same here, base is same, there is no difference in the base, only differences are there in the exponent. So this should be equal to a to the power m minus n. For the next one, if it is a power m whole raised to power n, then we will multiply the power to the power. So this should be a to the power mn, because m into n equals to mn. Again, if it is in the form of a upon b to the power m, then we can expand it as a power m upon b power m. One more rule is there: if any one number is given, real number or anything or any variable, in such a way its power is 0, then that should be equal to 1. Next is, if 1 upon x to the power minus n, then this should be x to the power n. If it is x power n, we can write this again as, if 1 upon x power n, that should be equal to x power minus n. Next formula is there: under root a into under root b equals to under root ab. Means these two are the terms whose order of solid is equal. Order of solid means it is square root, this is also square root, so order of solid is equal. If two are there, cube root and cube root means order of solid is equal. If here it is 2 and here it is 3, then order of solid is different. In that way we have to manage the order of solid. Okay, let's do some examples on the basis of these rules. I took the one of them, first one, a power m into a power n equals to a to the power m plus n. I took the example as 2 to the power 2 into a to the power 2. This is 2 square, and this 8 can be written as 2 cube, and now the next term will be 2 to the power 6. Now it is 2 power 2 and 2 power 6, so we can take the 2 as the base and 2 as the m, where 6 as the n, as I have written the formula. So finally this should be 2 to the power 2 plus 6, and 2 plus 6 is 8. This is the solution. Similarly, one more example for the next formula, that is m power m minus a power m minus a to the power n. This is a power m minus n. I took the example as 125 divided by 5. We are not going to use long division method to solve this question. We will use the indices rule. So we can write 125 upon 5. 125 means 5 cube, and 5 means 5 power 1. Here 5 is the base, that is a, this 3 is the m, and this 1 is the n. So using this formula we can write this 5 power 3 minus 1. Got it? So this should be 5 to the power 2, and the square of 5 is 25. I wrote one more. These are the examples only to understand this indices rule. A power m whole raised to power n equals to a power m into n. right? So example is there, 9 power 2. 9 means square of 3, correct? This is square of 3 and whole raised to power 2. Using this formula we can multiply this 2 into 2. So 2 2 is 4. So finally it is 3 power 4, and 3 power 4 means you can multiply and find the answer of this thing. 3 power 4 means it is 81. Okay, and again this is a power 0 equals to 1. It's a rule, a formula. Any number that 24 power 0, that should be 1. 5 power 0, that should be 1. If a plus b power 0, that should be 1. If x square plus 2x plus 1 equals to, whole raised to power 0, that is equals to 1. If anything has been kept in the bracket and whole raised to power is 0, the result should be equal to 1. Okay, these are the basic things about this indices rule. If you are going through these rules, you can proceed. In the previous one page I have shown that all that formulas. Out of that I have selected some of them. Now we are going to use these formulas in exercise 1.6 of NCERT. Okay, see this question number 1. In this question number 1, it is given as the first part 64 power 1 upon 2. 64 is the multiple of 2. We can write this as 2 into 2 into 2. How many times? 6 times. Okay, and finally this is 2 to the power 6 whole raised to power 1 upon 2. Since we know a power m whole raised to power n equals to a to the power m into n, so this should be 2 to the power 6 into 1 upon 2, because 6 is the m and 1 upon 2 is the n. So 2 3 is 6. Now remaining it is 2 to the power 3, means 2 cube, and 2 cube is 8. This is the solution of this part. Similarly, you can attempt the remaining parts of question number 1, and all that parts are similar to this. Let's proceed for the next part of question number 2. Question number 2, first part. Got it? In this question, it is given as 9 to the power 3 upon 2. Now question is there, we have some indices rule. Which rule should be applied? So one thing is very clear, 9 can be written as 3 into 3. This is 3 square, and we have used the formula 3 power 1 and 3 power 1. That is why it is 3 power 1 plus 1. So finally it is coming as 3 power 2, and whole raised to power 3 upon 2. As per the rule, a to the power m whole raised to power n, that should be a to the power m into n. So we will multiply these two powers to each other. So 3 power 2 into 3 upon 2, 2 cancelled, and remaining is 3 to the power 3, and that should be equal to 27. Is it? Actually we are using the formulas, and some I think 7-8 rules are there, including some specific kind of rules. So questions may be of separate kind of question, and sometimes questions may be of mixture, means at a stage we can use one or more than one rules. Okay, let's proceed for the next question. Question number 3. I hope you all are getting this thing. Please feel free to call me or to WhatsApp if any queries there. I think you all are getting, because I am not explaining the questions in such a way that will be typical. Just I am using that formula. So see this question number 3, first part, 2 to the power 2 upon 3 and 2 to the power 1 upon 5. As per the rule, first a power m into a to the power n equals to a to the power m plus n. So we can write this 2 to the power 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 5. To solve this thing, we will use the fraction rules. LCM of 3 and 5 is 15, and then this should be 10 and this should be 3. Finally 10 plus 3, 13, and upon 15. So final answer is 2 to the power 13 upon 15. Okay. Similarly in the second part, it is given 1 upon 3 cube whole raised to the power 7. As per the rule, we will use the formula, so 1 to the power 7 and this power 7 means we will distribute it. So 1 power 7 always be 1, 1 power 7, 1 power 8, 1 power 24, whatever number is given, but resulting is 1. And this is 3 to the power 3 into 7. So finally it is 1 upon 3 to the power 21, right? I have used this phenomenon. Now if you like to write this term in numerator, there will be a change as per the rule. Then this should be 3 power minus 21, and rule is there, if it is going upward, then the sign of the power will be changed. It is given as plus and you are going to keep it in the numerator, so this should be 3 to the power minus 21. If it is minus 21, then this should be plus 21, because formula is there, 1 upon x power n equals to x to the power minus n. Got it? These are the summary of these questions. It is explained. So please attempt the question number 1, 2 and 3 from the NCERT remaining questions and send it to me WhatsApp or at email. Thank you very much.